Again, this blue paint with the cream contrasting interior. I really like it. And I will pop in here and show you a different interior color combination. I really like this. It is kind of a caramel color. It is, it's getting a little close to that school in Austin that we won't talk about, but I like the two-tone steering wheel. So we've got a gray interior. This is the most depressing interior of the bunch, honestly. Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and that is the new 2026 Kia Sportage. It is getting some minor updates, a facelift for the 26 model year. I'm at the LA Auto Show, and in this video, I will take you on a quick tour of all the updates to the best-selling, longest-running nameplate in Kia's lineup. Yes, gearheads, I am at the 2024 LA Auto Show where Kia brought three, count them, 1, 2, 3 different Sportage models with the updated look, the facelift, and we will highlight all of them, but I will start on this robin egg blue, very interesting paint color here on this hybrid model. And you can get hybrid powertrains across the lineup, but we will start here and talk about some of the updates because each trim gets its own unique look and persona. So this one being a more on-road focus, I do believe this is the SX Prestige trim. You can see we get these lateral grille elements here, kind of emphasizing the width of the grille. And then we get the updated, it's easier to see over here on this matte gray one, the updated star map lighting to be in line with the new Carnival, the new Sorento, the new EV9. So we get that star map lighting up front with the multi-element LEDs, headlights. You can see we have LED fog lights down here. A very cool, very interesting look. The lighting does emphasize the width while also showing off the height of the front end. The grille elements on this one also emphasize the width. I don't know, I'm not sure if I love this design. It is a mid-cycle refresh, so there really was only so much that could be done to the overall design because they're still working on the same body with a lot of the same connection points. But yes, updated headlights, updated grills, updated look, updated paint, updated wheels. While we're talking about wheels, Kia has always really done a very good job of keeping wheel designs unique and interesting. And so we have a 4-spoke design across all the models I'm going to show you, including the X Line and the X Pro. You can tell this is the up-level SX Prestige just from the Michelin Primacy all-season tires on this. That is a premium tire wrapped around these 4-spoke wheels. I am looking for the tire measurements on this one. I do not actually see them. There we are, down at the bottom, 235/55 R19s. So 19-inch Michelin Primacy all-season tires. And then you can see we get the body color roof on this one, but both the X Line, the X Pro on the other side of me gets a black contrasting roof against its paint on that one. So updated lighting up front, updated wheels, updated paint color, updated lighting back here in the rear. So a little less star mappy light. They still say this is a star map tail light on these models, but it is a little less like the tail lights on, say, Carnival, on EV9, and on the new updated Sorento. They went a little less angular star mappy, but you can see there's still some elements there. And the clear lenses on it, lots of cool function, but still, again, little nip, little tuck, a little bit of changes here and there across the exterior that set it apart. And then again, this blue paint with the cream contrasting interior, I really like it. Again, this is the top kind of premium luxury trim. I believe it's an SX Prestige. You can see we get some seating material here on the doors, nice soft touch versus some of the harder plastics that we have across. We're removing gloss black. The previous model had lots of gloss black. We're ditching gloss black here. You can see we have heated and ventilated seats with multi positions right here, two-way lumbar with two-person memory, which I really like. Single spoke or dual spoke, depending on how you look at it. Steering wheel across the lineup. They said standard leather wrapped steering wheel across the lineup, so that is an interesting update, that you get leather wrapped steering wheel across the entire Sportage lineup. You can see we have the dual 12.3 inch screens behind the steering wheel, standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then I complain about this in every Kia vehicle that has it, and I will continue to do so until they quit doing this in their vehicles. I'm sorry, it is my biggest gripe with Kias. This is a screen that you have to toggle between HVAC controls and your volume and tuning controls. So these two knobs can either be your dual zone climate, or they could be volume and tuning. Never fails, no matter what Kia vehicle I'm in, no matter what I do, it's always on the wrong screen when I go to reach for it. I know there's a volume wheel right here. I know there are other ways to interact with this. It's unnecessary complication. It needn't be, and I'm sorry, it will forever be a gripe of mine. Then we have Qi wireless charger, two USB-Cs up here. Again, ditching the gloss black, really like it. We've got this textured material, which I really like. You have your engine start button right here, so no more like hiding behind the steering wheel. I like that. We get some quick access buttons for your heated, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, your rotary dial type interaction with the transmission. You've got your drive mode buttons right here, quick access for your camera, the retractable cup holders, so you can have wide open storage, or you can push these buttons and have your cup holders. Center storage here, which is very decent. We have a good glove box here in this one, and then yes, I really like these materials. I like that you can hide some stuff, but we don't get any pass-through storage here. This is an all-wheel drive model. We have various different engines. We've got the 2.5 non-turbo four-cylinder. We've got the 1.6 turbo hybrid. And then we've got the PHEV that is the most powerful. That too uses the 1.6 turbo underneath the hood. I think the hybrid and the PHEV are the engine choices I would get. The 2.5 without the turbo is just too anemic for me, but that is what I will say on the powertrains of this. No real updates there. You can see we get a traditional rearview mirror here, big wide opening roof. The power's off to this one, so I can't open the retractable shade here. I have a big glass roof up here. Again, not a lot of changes overall because it is a mid-cycle refresh. Not a full-scale redux, but very, very good interior usage of space here. Very roomy. They say class leading. Tucson's also roomy. GM with the GMC Terrain and the Chevy Equinox have really upped the game. So this segment is already hotly contested, but I thought Hyundai and Kia were leading the pack. GM is quickly catching up, and we'll see how that translates over the years. We get some AC vents on the back of the center console. USB-C powers back here. I say this is a good place to wind your cord up when plugged in here and not using it. You can hang some bags here. You can hang some bags here. Storage here. Storage here. Lots of good storage options. We've got armrest right here. Plenty of legroom. Plenty of headroom. And yes, these are reclining seats. I think no, they even recline more than where I was, but they're 60-40. The 40%'s over here. Not my favorite because we always put Tucker over here. And that means the 60% is locked in place when he is with us. So there are the front two seats. And then as we move around to the back, let's see, that power element is at least working for right now. I've run into at car shows, the battery is completely dead by the time I try and go and open hatches, but still have the power hatch back here. Tons of space back here, and something I really like, you can fold those seats down, they lock into place, give you a nice flat floor. That one didn't, and bounced back, but nice flat floor, really expand the cargo space back here. So lots of cargo room, even more underneath here around the spare tire. And Kia does the thing where you can drop this down, have more vertical space, and sacrifice that seamless transition between seat back and rear cargo area, or you can lift that back up, put it in place, and now you've got that nice flat load floor. So there are options all the way across the board. Really do like that. Yep, see, now it's not going to close on its own. Joys of the car show, but I do want to show you over here. This is the X line. It does have its lights on. You can see that updated star map lighting. We have the matte gray paint on this one, which I really like. And I will pop in here and show you a different interior color combination. I really like this. It is kind of a caramel color. It is, it's getting a little close to that school in Austin that we won't talk about, but I like the two-tone steering wheel here on this one. Very nice. Showing here, you can see we've got some ambient lighting in there. Let's take a look at the back seat, see what that looks like. So very cool there. And I will see if maybe we can pop in to the X Pro over here. So again, four spoke wheel design across the lineup. The X Pro gets these matte wheels. These are 18s. These are 285, 65, or 17s. Sorry, 17-inch wheels with BF Goodrich trail terrain TA tires on this model. And then you can see vertical elements in the grille here to go with those vertical lighting elements. And this one really does look like baleen on the front of a blue whale. I just don't know if I love it. You can see we also get a slightly reworked fascia. The fog lights have been moved on this one, so not the exact same face as what we saw on the blue one over there. You can see we also have a two-tone roof. We get black accents all the way around the windows on this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pop in to this one. Nobody's currently inside. So we've got a gray interior. This is the most depressing interior of the bunch, honestly, because it's just gray. Gray on gray on gray on gray. And not my favorite. So on that note, let's peek in the back. Yep, still gray back here. No contrasting stitching. Slight miss on that one for me. That little disappointing when I got to the end there. But if you want to see more from us here at the LA Auto Show, I have a whole video showing you the new 26 Kia EV6. I really hope to just past it, get to the 26 EV9 GT, full-fledged GT with over 600 horsepower. I've got a full video covering the entire show. Suffice it to say, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button. You are going to want to ring the bell so you are notified every time a new video drops from us. Find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it. Everything is at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com where you will find links to everything that we do, including our award-winning podcast. But as for me, with the 3 different Kia Sportage models from the LA Auto Show, until next time, Gearheads, bye. And then again, this blue paint with the cream contrasting interior. I really like it. And I will pop in here and show you a different interior color combination. I really like this. It is kind of a caramel color. So we've got a gray interior. This is the most depressing interior of the bunch, honestly.